back into another episode of the Bet on Me podcast. It's Friday, April 28th, 2023. It's second round of the draft is tonight. Starts, I think, around like 7 or 8, something like that, Eastern. First pick of the second round is going to the Steelers. We're going to see what they do. I highly doubt they're going to take Levis. Levis is, the books have him going to Tennessee with the 10th pick overall. So I don't know if they move up to get him or what. The only other teams I think that need a quarterback right now are, well, you got Washington needs a quarterback, and I think the Bucks need a quarterback. And I know a couple pundits had mock drafts where they had Hendon Hooker going in the first round to the Bucks. So I'm not sure there. I don't know if Levis ends up with the Titans. I think Hooker could possibly go to the Titans. I think when you match them up, he's the better quarterback if they are needing a quarterback, which I know the Titans are. But what are the Saints going to do? You never know. And also the Raiders, they're in the hunt for somebody as well. So could Hooker go to the Raiders? The books have got him labeled plus 410 over on FanDuel to go to the Raiders, and Will Levis plus 220 to go to the Titans. I'm not so sure. Like I said, there's a few teams need quarterbacks. There's a third round pick or number 3 pick in the second round that Detroit got from Arizona. So they have moved up to number 3 to get either Hendon Hooker or Will Levis. And I mean, there's a strong possibility there that the Detroit Lions did move up to get Hooker, or or Levis. I'm sorry, but right now, real quick, just want to go over my top 5 destinations where I think Will Levis is going to end up. I know he dropped pretty far yesterday. He thought he was going to be one of the top guys. A lot of people thought he was going to be one of the top guys. But it just didn't happen. I know the memes and stuff are going on the internet. Him and his girlfriend looking like she's like, what's going on here? This stuff's nuts. Waiting to be picked. The whole world, not the whole world, but a lot of people are watching you while this is happening. The guy's definitely going to get picked. He could go to New England. I mean, you never know. You know how Bill is, that 15 pick. I mean, this is just Green Bay could take him. Green Bay has a few picks coming up with the 11th and the 14th if he's still on the board. You never know what could happen. But here's my top 5 landing spots for Will Levis in the second round of the draft, NFL draft tonight. I got a graphic and everything going along with it here. There we are. We can see them here. All right. So, number 1, I think that he could end up possibly the top spot for him that I think he ends up with Los Angeles Rams. It's plus 300 over on FanDuel. I think that's a good spot. I think he probably ends up going before Hooker, but Hooker definitely goes. I think Hooker goes to the Titans. And the number 2 spot that Will Levis could possibly go in this second round of the NFL draft, here you can see the graphic. I think he could possibly go to, let's just call it like it is. He could possibly go to the Patriots. I think that, Belichick's a guy who could take a guy like Hooker, or not Hooker, I'm sorry, Levis, and, make something happen. I think Belichick likes to take people that, don't have a lot of value, pay him what he wants. And, yeah, I don't know. That's the second. The third would be, I think, what is it? Northeastern Presbyterian Southern. Tech of West Tennessee there. So that's I can't even pronounce that again. You see it there on the board. Number 4 The number 4 destination for Will Levis is the South Carolina Sea Turtles. That's a Pop Warner team out of South Carolina over there. Uh, and let's see here. The number 5 destination for Will Levis would be just trying to hang it up and go back to Kentucky and see if they need a water boy. So that right there is the top 5 destinations for Will Levis in the second round of the NFL draft. And let's see what else we got going on tonight. Oh, we had CJ Stroud yesterday. We picked, Stroud going number 2 to the Texans. Tweeted about it earlier, talked about it on the podcast. Just really thought that they were going to take the plunge and get them a quarterback. I know they've had a rocky situation the past few years with quarterback situation. Not going to get into any of that. You guys know what everybody knows what happened and quarterback they took and everything that went along with it. But a lot of teams are rebuilding. A lot of teams are I think getting some pretty good talent out there. So moving on to baseball and the picks for tonight. If you want to check out the picks, you can get them all over at cappertech.com. Link is down below in the description. Also, we have a Discord for all the parlays that I put out. I put all the straight picks out over on Cappertech. That way I can keep up with the percentages, how much I'm actually winning, and how terrible I actually am. I don't really put the parlays in it because I throw like 4 or 5 parlays out a day. I put one out as a 6-leg parlay earlier today, and it's already gone void. A couple games, I believe, was at Washington. That game's been postponed, and it was Detroit and Baltimore. That game was postponed. Washington was playing the Pittsburgh Pirates, Baltimore Orioles, and Detroit Tigers. Those games have been postponed for tonight. So got a few more games over there. Looking at the White Sox. Hopefully they get the win. They're plus 122 on the money line. So not much over there on the Discord right now. And I wrote a pick write up and everything for the damn game tonight, the Nationals. And rained out. So we'll just we'll see what happens. I think the game is tomorrow. I think they postponed it till tomorrow, as well as the Tigers and Orioles. So we'll watch the Pirates and the Nationals go at it tomorrow, I believe. I'm not sure what time, but it is what it is. Mother Nature rains games out sometimes. Not piss pouring. You just can't play baseball in that shit, I guess. I don't know. I've never tried to do it. But tonight we've got NHL action, we've got MLB action, and I'm going to be putting out the straight picks over on Cappertech. And if you're looking for everything else, parlays and just random props and stuff like that, they'll be over on the Discord. That's just the way I do it. I put the straight plays over on Cappertech so I can keep up with my straight plays and the percentages and see how well I'm actually doing and all that other stuff, the props and the the parlays, the 9 legs and 10 I mean those are lottos. The section in the Discord is called lotto parlays that I throw all this stuff in. So it's like, it's not they're I'm not just throwing shit out there. I'm actually taking the time and looking all this information and trying to make the best picks. But it's like the other day I had a what was it, like a 7-leg, 6-leg parlay? I think it was like a 7-leg parlay, 8-leg. Shit, I can just look it up right now. Hold on. What was it here? Yeah, it was a 6-leg parlay. I had 5 legs of it hit, and Kansas City Royals plus 1.5, minus 120, lost 7-1, and that was the one. But everything was pointing in the right direction for the Kansas City Royals to actually be able to, hang in there by a point, or a run, sorry. But it just didn't happen. But a couple days before that, or the day before that, we actually hit a parlay. I think it was like a 2-leg, 3-leg, something like that, wherever the hell it was. If I could find it here. Yeah, there it is. Wait, I passed it. Yeah, 2-leg parlay. Detroit Tigers, Colorado Rockies. I mean, that was just the day before. Little 2-leg, throw a 6-leg together, hit all 5 legs, lose the last damn leg. That's a meme. Anyway, all the losses are recorded over there too. That's It's why we like to use CapperTech, because all the losses get recorded over there. Anyway, just wanted to talk about the draft mainly today. Going to have all the plays out over on CapperTech later, and on the Discord for several parlays tonight. Going to put together several tonight, have some fun, watch some games. Just love having live action. If you're watching the games, it's really good to have live action. We got NHL playoffs, NBA playoffs, all that stuff. Had to talk about the draft. Podcast only runs so long. So much to talk about, so much going on. Oh, goodness, it's a big night of sports. So let's go get those bets in. And I don't know, if you don't have like 5 TVs or something. I don't know. I don't know what the hell to do tonight. There's so much going on. This is insane. I don't know how I'm going to watch all this. The family's going to be pissed. Oh, I have no arms. The family's going to be pissed because I'm going to be taking up all the TVs tonight. All right, guys, let's go get those bets in. Let's have a good night.